Hi guys, what is up? It's Ruby. No, I am not bald. My hair is in a really high ponytail today because it's so hot. Today I have the second installment of my new kind of like financial series here on this channel. It's not really necessarily a series, it's just kind of videos more focused on financial independence and savings and all that fun stuff. So for those who know me at all in my personal life, or for those who watched my video all about kind of how I budget living in New York City, you would know that contributing to my savings is a really important thing to me, and saving up for items and events and plans for the future. So today I thought it would be hopefully interesting to make a video kind of all about my savings goals for the next year and where I would like to be by the end of 2020. Obviously I have many more long-term savings goals for things, you know, that I'd like to be able to, you know, afford in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Like there are tons of things that I'm saving up for. The list could go on and on. But I thought let's start on a smaller scale. And so today I wanted to sit down with you guys and kind of share with you everything that I am currently saving up for, any big savings goals that I have by the end of 2020 that I hope to reach. So without further ado, I am just going to get into today's video. If you guys have any like savings goals that you guys are trying to reach, please let me know in the comments down below. So I'm just gonna kind of go down the list in no particular order. These are all very important things to me in my life, and really they're all very important savings goals to me. The first goal that I set for myself is I want to put a minimum of another $10,000 into my savings by the end of next year. $10,000 is a big number. That can seem very intimidating. However, I would like to think that I am really good with my finances. I contribute money to my savings every single week. All of the money that I make here for my YouTube videos also goes directly into my savings. So for me, that is a very attainable number, and that's the minimum that I set for myself. So if I can end up contributing more than $10,000 into my savings by the end of next year, that will be icing on the cake. But ideally, that's what I would like to set aside. I want that money to be for like my permanent savings account, the account that like I don't touch unless there's an emergency, or one day, you know, I'm sure I'm gonna use it maybe for like a down payment on owning my own apartment in New York, or my wedding, something like that. But it's a savings account that I'm not gonna touch for a really long time. I absolutely love to travel. I have a full-time job that makes it a little hard to be able to travel, and I'm also an actor, so I'm always auditioning, or I'm in a show, which also makes it a little bit more difficult to do like traveling for leisure. But next year I am turning 21, so I do want to take some sort of trip for that, and I also maybe want to take a bigger trip towards like the fall or winter of next year as well. So my second goal is I want to be able to set aside $3,000 for my travel fund. I feel like 3,000 is just like a good number. I don't really have a particular like trip in mind, so it's not like I was budgeting for a specific trip, including like airfare and hotels and whatnot. But when I was setting like my savings goals for the next year or so, that's just the number that came into my head. I feel like it's enough money to go round trip somewhere, pay for a couple nights at a hotel, you know. But yeah, so I would like to set aside $3,000 for my personal travel fund. And if I go anywhere at the end of next year, you guys will be the first to know. All right, so the last three little savings goals that I have for myself are for tech items. I have a feeling that 2020 is going to be the year that I need to replace quite a few of like my tech gadgets. So the first thing that I will be saving up for is a new MacBook Pro. I love my MacBook Pro. It's getting a little old. I think it's gonna hold out though for like another year and a half, 2 years, but I wanna start saving up for one now. So in total for that new MacBook Pro, it's gonna cost me about $2,800, give or take. So I wanna be able to set aside $2,800 for that laptop. So that's the first little tech gadget that I need to save up for, and it's part of like my goals for the next year or so. I also definitely think that pretty soon I'm going to need a new DSLR. For those who don't know, I currently film on the Canon Rebel T4i, and I actually got it right before going into my freshman year of high school, meaning that I have had this for, whoa, a little over 6 years, which is crazy. But recently it's just been a little slower than usual, and I still love it so much, and it works really well, but again, I just have a feeling it's gonna be something that I need to replace really soon. I plan on just replacing this with the Canon Rebel T7i. It's basically just like the updated version of this camera, but I love how easy the Canon Rebel series is. It's very user-friendly. I feel like the camera quality is super great, and I feel like I don't have to work with it a lot to get a really nice video. So all in all, for a new like camera set that includes like the camera body, the lens, battery, charger. It's gonna cost about $700. That's the current price on Amazon for a Canon T7i like camera set. It fluctuates between like $640 and like $680, like depending on the day that you choose to look at it. So I just decided to round up and hopefully save up about $700 for that. And last but certainly not least, the final thing on my list for kind of my savings goals is a professional vlogging camera. For those who don't know, recently I have really been enjoying posting a little vlog here and there, and I mean, as great as like my iPhone 8 Plus camera quality is, it doesn't compare to like a Canon G7X, and I've really been wanting one for a long time. It's also just like a great point and shoot camera too. I really feel like I would use it a lot. Like I would take it on vacations, and that way I could get like really nice photos, or just days that I'm like doing something fun in the city. I think it'd be nice to have like a really nice small point and shoot without having to bring my DSLR. So I am saving up for a Canon G7X. I am becoming that YouTuber. I'm hopefully gonna join the club very soon. This is probably gonna be the first thing that I like purchase either at the end of this year or the beginning of the new year, because I've already started saving up for it, and I'm pretty close to the amount that I need. Which, by the way, a new like Canon G7X right now on Amazon with the new kit retails for about $600, so that's what I'm saving up for. So there you guys have it. Those are all of my long-term savings goals, where I would like to be in the next year or so. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that maybe it got you guys motivated to start saving yourselves. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up to let me know that you'd like to see more of me here on this channel. Please subscribe and help me grow the Ruby Rocks the World family. It would mean the absolute world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Okay? Bye, everybody.